All right. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Baker Reviews. If you don't recognize this guy here, he's not a first-time streamer with me. That is my brother, who is, I guess, if
Captain
there's any...
Spaulding.
Yeah, Captain Spaulding.
It's not Halloween, but it was a Rob Zombie movie.
Yes,
So
yes.
it fits.
It fits the theme. Which, yeah, by the way, kind of funny in our group chat that I was the one to nail that when I'm not really a big Rob Zombie guy.
Yeah, I thought it was weird you were the first one to get it.
Everyone was saying
You were
Jigsaw.
you were one of few all day to get it, honestly. So many people were just like, "Oh, look at you, ICP."
Oh, is that what they were saying? They thought you were.
I love that. I love
they
that.
Thought you were a gigolo, Mr.
Yeah,
Bald.
I look like back in the day, Silent J.
Oh, I could see that.
Which I do, I guess. But
back in the day, Silent J. Yeah, guys. So this wasn't really a planned stream or anything. I was about to get off work today, and I figured, we got to do something for the holiday. I got a couple horror movie reviews coming down the pipeline very soon. They're pretty much finished editing, but neither of them are necessarily Halloween related. I wanted to do this like video form with editing and stuff, but let's be honest, I'm a lazy bastard sometimes. And as Corey knows, we have a busy week coming up for the channel with the 31. That takes a lot of work to make all of that happen. So between working my job, between working on the 31 slides, I figured we'd just have a little fun, do a quick little live stream tonight. I know people got lives. Everyone's got parties to go to tonight, this weekend. So this is going to be a short one. And when I say that, I know we normally say a short one and it turns into 2.5, 3.5 hours. But this one is going to be nice and quick. I think we're going to agree for the most part. There's not going to be too much debating. A little throwback. There might be one or two movies in this list that I'll be curious because, I might be more favorable. Corey might be a little more favorable to others. So that'll be fun. But first of all, happy Halloween to everybody. Thank you for anybody that's going to be here now and the future. We always appreciate the hell out of you guys. So we want to say happy Halloween. I'm celebrating with a little Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin here. I don't know if I'm supposed to show alcohol on a stream.
I don't think it matters.
We don't have enough viewers for it to matter yet.
That's true.
So I got my little, my little tin cup here, which these things are great, by the way. Yeah, so we were...
It's a pretty good movie.
Tin cup?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we figured we'd jump on here tonight, celebrate the Halloween season, and talk about this franchise that has some great movies and has probably an equal amount of shitty movies.
Yeah.
If we're being fully transparent. So thank you guys again for being here with us. And we're going to make this one nice and quick for you because I got places to go tonight too, but I got off work. I wanted to do something for Halloween. The motherfucking goat right here. We had to do something. Yep. There you go. Got the undershirt. So we had to do something to celebrate the night he came home. And, what's up, Tristan? Happy Halloween to you. Is that Ace Frehley? Rest in peace.
Sure is.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. He was a great one.
He's in hell with Sid Haig now.
All right, guys. I don't think there's too much preamble to this. I know we normally have like a half hour of pre-stream conversations, but we just want to get into the good stuff tonight. I am doing these movies in order. So, we'll start with 1978. We'll go all the way to Halloween Ends. Going to talk about all of them, even the one without Michael, even the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
So with that being said, here are the tiers that I made for tonight. Obviously, S, A, B, C, D, but I like to have a little fun with it. I like to incorporate whatever movie we're talking about. So Corey saw one on there already. Top tier up here, which is going to be our S tier, is Slasher Supremacy. And that is, as I've talked about before, I like to always keep this in S tier because this is like a tier that transcends just a franchise. That's like a tier for all timers in horror. So not
ones
just
that when you think about them, you can't help but feel good.
Absolutely, yeah. Ones that even if you don't want to watch the shitty sequels, you got to watch these ones.
Yeah.
Evil Does tonight for Tim. Yes, we'll talk about that one, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Maybe we love it. Next tier down, which is like our A tier, is going to be Purely and Simply Amazing, which of course is a play on Dr. Loomis, purely and simply evil.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Donald Pleasance. Our B tier, or mid tier, as kids call it, is going to be Happy Halloween. That's just a generalized statement that I couldn't think of for a mid Halloween phrase.
I mean, it also makes sense for like this Halloween movie kind of makes me happy.
Exactly. Yeah, and these are movies, at least the way my mind is thinking, it's like, it's not a Halloween movie I love, but if it's on, I'll definitely watch it and have a good time.
There's quite a few of those.
Yeah, the next one down makes absolutely no sense to any tier. I just had to include it.
Cookie Woman.
Because every time I hear Dr. Loomis say Cookie Woman, I laugh my ass off, and I miss that man so much. Yeah, Cookie Woman's going to be like not the worst of the worst, but it's a movie that, unless I'm like binging the series, I'm probably not going to rewatch this movie.
Yeah, and then the ones in that category are definitely the ones that I only watch when I'm doing a full watch through.
Right, if you're watching the whole series.
Yeah.
And then finally are the worst of the worst. I was torn between Trick or Treat Motherfucker and Evil Dies Tonight for a tier name, but you know, for Tim, I figured I'd go with Evil Dies Tonight. And these are just movies that, even if I'm rewatching the franchise, I might skip them on occasion.
Yeah.
So let me pull up the movies real quick. And like I said, these are in chronological order of release. So I'll just scroll right down. There's no surprises in here. We got 1978 all the way to the most recent Halloween Ends. As far as the first one, I don't really think we have to waste too much time about it. This is a movie that we're just gonna kind of suck off for a few minutes.
Yep, let's do it.
Because it's a damn near I mean, just perfect perfect Halloween movie, perfect slasher. This is like the Godfather of slashers, right? It's like,
absolutely.
Yeah, when The Godfather came out, it was like all the movies since then have tried to do that same.
Copied.
Yeah, they've tried to do that same thing, and everyone's like, "This is a great mobster movie," but it's not The Godfather.
Exactly.
And Halloween 1978 is just like the perfect blueprint for how to effectively build tension for like the ultimate third act payoff.
Yeah.
You know, all that slow, creepy Michael behind the bushes, Michael outside of Laurie's window at school. That's all great stuff that you're just waiting to see the final showdown between the two of them. Just beautifully done by John Carpenter. It's obviously, the score in this movie is iconic. It's one of the best scores in any genre that you're ever going to hear. And
even just the noise when he comes on screen.
Oh yeah.
Even
not the JD.
No.
Terrace's core looks great.
Thanks, Terry. I mean, thanks, Terry.
Yeah, there you go. Come on now. And yeah, my only big like contention for this movie, I'm not even saying a negative. My thing that I like to throw out there is, I think a real argument could be made for Halloween 78 that Dr. Loomis is kind of the main character of this movie. Like, as much as Laurie Strode has gone on to be like the iconic scream queen, horror final girl, I think this is kind of Loomis and Michael's movie. Like, I think Loomis to me, it's good.
Loomis might even be the main person of the second movie, even. Like,
the
first two movies was basically Loomis's movies.
Yeah, absolutely. To me, this is like Captain Ahab, right? Trying to get his white whale. Like, that's what this is. This is Loomis's, like, he knows that there is nothing behind those eyes. It's just evil, and he wants to kill him because there's nothing to be had here. There's like nothing to examine. There's no like, why is he evil? There's none of that. This isn't Rob Zombie's movie. There's no reason he's evil.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to. But speaking of Rob Zombie and your makeup. But, I mean, the first movie, like I said, for this being a short stream, we don't need to talk about Halloween 78 for a half hour. Everybody knows where this fucking movie belongs. It's an all-timer. So this obviously has to go all the way up. Slasher supremacy. This movie transcends the franchise.
That movie would be there even if we were adding every slasher. So
exactly, like every slasher in history. Yeah, it's slasher supremacy. Moving on to Halloween 2, the follow-up, obviously. A good continuation of the same Halloween night. This literally picks up right where the last one left off. There's a little joke for Mike.
I shot him 6 times. I shot him in the heart.
He
admitted to that cop he killed somebody, and that cop just gives him a ride.
Bro, Loomis is very lucky that cop went on to die, because he could go to prison for murder.
He would have for sure, dude. Held him at gunpoint, shot out his window, told him to go search the hospital at gunpoint. That dude was fucking on it, man.
And he was terrorizing little kids.
Lonnie, get your ass out of here.
Oh, and he got that kid killed, man.
Ben Tramer?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid in the Michael uniform.
The kid in the Michael uniform, and then later when those other kids are like, our friend left the party in a mask. He's like 17. Loomis doesn't say shit. He just stands there like, so? Like, holy fuck, Loomis.
Yeah, Loomis doesn't have a lot of empathy in him, you know?
He does not.
If I say that to a cop, I'd get a ride to the police station.
You would.
Also, what was I going to say? Oh, a weird thing about Ben Tramer in this movie is this is based on the same night as Halloween, right?
Yeah.
So I understand that hardware store is selling the masks. How does Ben Tramer know to wear the mechanical jumpsuit? That's not a thing.
I don't know.
He must have just gotten real
reported.
lucky.
There's no way that was reported yet.
Right, and he wouldn't have even had time to go buy a jumpsuit. He just happened to pick the same exact fit as Michael.
Unless that kid saw Michael
right
walking around, he was hiding and saw him and was like, holy shit, that's a fresh look. And then instantly ran to the hardware store and bought some overalls.
Yeah, and he just gets fucking destroyed.
He's like the OG paparazzi, man. He's like, I'm getting on top of this.
Right. He is. And Loomis is like Tobey Maguire. Get out of my way. I can't fucking see. So he runs him over.
No, Loomis is fucking crazy, man.
So yeah, I would say Halloween 2 is a good continuation. It definitely, I feel like Carpenter may have I don't know if it was all his choice. I feel like he might have got some notes, because the second one is more intense. You know what I mean? It's not as much of a slow burn as the first movie.
Michael moves a little more zombie-like. He's a little more.
He's a little robotic,
but for the most, I like Nick Castle's movement in the first one better. What little movement Nick Castle had,
right? This one's
like it better.
Dick Warlock.
Yeah,
I think Dick Warlock is a little robotic in this movie. It's not my favorite Michael interpretation. But
he went a little. Actually, he went perfect example in my head here. He went old Frankenstein, when he would just walk with the arms. And just when he walks through the glass and doesn't phase him.
Oh, I know.
It's like when Frankenstein walks through a wall or something.
It really is. I wonder if that's what they were going for, because that's a good observation.
Maybe.
But yeah, as far as the first one, a good continuation. Like I said, I don't think it quite captures the same atmosphere as the first movie. It's definitely, it definitely doesn't give you that same chill down your spine. This is more of this is more of what the 80s would go to be with slashers, is more kills, more over the top stuff. It doesn't have the same atmosphere that you can't really capture from that first movie. Like I said, Dick Warlock, he's fine. I don't think he's nearly as effective as Nick Castle. Dick Warlock wouldn't be my top 2 or 3 favorite Michaels in the series, but he's fine. The mask definitely doesn't look as good because it was under Deborah Hill's bed all those years getting cigarette smoke. It is the same mask.
Yeah, it's just gross.
It's gross, and it doesn't fit his face as well as Nick Castle. It's more stretched. Also,
Nick Castle, who, by the way, didn't even know he was going to be in the first movie.
Right.
He needed somebody lurking, and they came to him and they're like, "You're big. Put the mask on."
Yeah, and it was John Carpenter's friend.
Yeah,
pretty similar to the Sam Raimi Bruce Campbell thing with Evil Dead.
Yeah,
he's like, "Hey, you're my friend. You want to try this?" And iconic. The big thing here, which I don't remember if you and I are a little bit divided on this, but the big reveal in this movie that John Carpenter now doesn't like, but he drank a 6-pack and he wrote it, is that there's a family connection now. There's a family tie between Michael and Laurie.
Well, in my opinion, Friday the 13th copied Halloween,
right?
But then Halloween 2 kind of copied Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
and they threw a family element into it. I think.
Agreed.
I think Carpenter almost felt obligated to do that because of how well Friday the 13th did.
Yeah,
maybe, and it was the wrong choice. This sister aspect of it pisses me off. It does not fully affect this movie and take it away from me. I like it still.
What's up, Steve?
But fuck you, Steve.
First thing he comes in, eat shit. That's so Steve.
But it is. But it does not take away from the movie for me. I still really like 2.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think the final act of 2 is awesome in the hospital.
Yeah.
I think I've always had like this deep kind of fear of a hospital at like 2 a.m. And Halloween 2 might have like first done that to me. That might be like the reason. Yeah. I think that's subconsciously like when I started getting scared of like old abandoned hospitals. So I think
because guys, I'm old, but this movie came out 5 years before I was born. So
this movie's older.
This is older than me.
This movie is older than Corey, and that motherfucker's old as dirt.
I'm so old.
I'm here. Mike's weird. What about? I mean, you're. I don't know. Do we know you? You're spitting facts. You are here. Mike is weird. Yeah. So this movie, I think it is. I mean, obviously, understatement of the century. I think it is a step down from 78. It's good. Yeah. It's a good rewatch. I wish Laurie had a little bit more to do in the movie than lay in a hospital bed the whole time.
Even when she comes into it, she's still kind of laying around hiding, crawling.
Yeah. And how the fuck did she snipe 2 perfect shots into his eyeballs?
Right into his eyeballs, dude.
I don't know how she does that, but
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's solid. What are you thinking here? I'm kind of stuck between Purely and Simply Amazing, and I think a case could be made for Happy Halloween. But we're going to kind of come to a consensus.
I personally have it right under in Purely and Simple.
Purely and Simply Amazing?
Yeah, I think I can live with that. Every time I watch one, the way I can judge it is every time I watch one,
you're right.
I do want to watch 2. It's not one that I'm like, I watched 1. I don't need to watch the second one. When I'm done with 1 every year on Halloween, I kind of say, maybe I'll keep going.
Yeah, part 2 is like a required
till I get
watching.
To around 4.
Okay. 5. Okay, that's cool. 5. Yeah, 5. We'll get to that one. Wolf. Okay, I'm totally fair with that because you are right. They have to be watched together every year.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now this one should be interesting because if Steve was here, we know where this is going between me and him. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, obviously, John Carpenter didn't want to make the second Halloween. He was forced to because the first one made so much money. John Carpenter, as most people know by now, wanted to make an anthology series of different Halloween stories. Yeah. People just became so attached to Michael Myers that audiences like demanded more Michael. So in a separate world, if Halloween 2 had never come out and this became Halloween 2, I think it would have done way better.
I think so.
The thing is, and I think it's true, is that the biggest issue here is Michael's not in the movie, and that's what turned most people off. Now, if you don't like it for other reasons, there are elements I get.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm glad.
Hell yeah, Steve.
I'm glad that Michael Myers did continue on. I'm glad it went back to that route because we have Michael Myers now. And if the only one that ever came out was Halloween 78 and then he moved on, there might be other iconic ones that we think of today, like, oh, and then there was the 4 where he came out with the Babadook.
Yeah,
there might be some other cool stuff, but Michael Myers probably wouldn't be as important as he is now.
Oh, absolutely. He would not be like on the Mount Rushmore of horror icons.
Yeah, no.
It'd be like Jason, Ghostface, Freddy, and you'd have to put like fucking Chucky or something on there, which, Chucky's cool. But so Halloween 3 to Steve, I don't know if you agree as much. Maybe you do. I can't remember your exact opinion, but to me, Halloween 3 is fucking awesome. I think it deserves a cult classic status for like early 80s horror. I love this movie. It was something different. It was an original script. I think the villain Cochran is actually pretty intimidating. He has like a devious fucking plan to kill children, like to bring back the pagan elements of Halloween. So kind of like a children's sacrifice. Corey, you could kind of put this in a witch movie. We're talking about weapons. Like this could be classified in the witch genre. We could do weapons in Halloween 3 because Cochran is kind of like a pagan witch figure. And I just think if fans weren't so pissy about No Michael, this movie would be a lot higher in people's opinions. Like, I know Cody Leach skipped this movie for the longest time because he heard it was like just another bad Halloween sequel. So he's like, as a kid, I had no reason to watch it. And he's like, I watched as an adult.
Did.
Yeah, and he's like, I watched as an adult. He's like, now I'm kicking myself because I would have watched this every year as a kid.
I didn't watch it as a kid.
Yeah, right.
I remember when we did our Halloween episode, you guys made me watch it to or like not tier list it, but place it in there. We did the 31.
Yes, right. Oh, Josie says he hates Chucky.
How can you hate Chucky?
Do you hate Chucky like he creeps you out, or do you think he's a weak character? Oh, here he goes. I hate Chucky, but I think that's because I saw part of it too young. There you go. That is totally fair.
Yeah, that would. If you're not a complete horror nut when you're a kid, Chucky would freak you the fuck out.
Yeah, Chucky's scary.
He's very scary.
Yeah, and I think the thing about this movie, like if you're talking about the John Carpenter filmography, I think a lot of Halloween 3 has a lot more They Live vibes than Halloween. And you know,
it absolutely does.
Yeah, so if you're someone who loves They Live and you've never seen Halloween 3, I would strongly recommend you go watch this movie. But you know, Tom Atkins obviously is a fucking G. At this time, he was doing a lot of movies. He was always a ladies' man. He does hook up with a girl that's 23 years younger than him in this movie. But you know, it's wacky as shit.
Stop it!
It's wacky as shit, right? It's Cochrane steals fucking part of Stonehenge for its mystic powers.
Yeah.
You put these. it's wacky as fuck. It's wacky, dude. You have all these kids that put on these masks, and his whole plan is to kill all these children. The scenes that we do get with like all the melting of the face and the bugs coming out, so fucking gross. This is like an unsettling type of movie. Like, is there anything in it that like genuinely scares me? No, but it's more unsettling. So I have a great time with Season of the Witch. For me personally, this is a purely and simply amazing. But if we're going to a consensus, give me your honest opinion.
Okay, well, when you guys made me watch this, I kind of watched it as a Halloween movie because we were ranking them against each other.
Right.
But in this one, we can just do it as pure enjoyment. Mm-hmm. And I, weirdly enough, with your spontaneous stream here, about 4 days ago, I rewatched Season of the Witch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I was curious if I could watch it as a different thing.
Yeah.
Watch it as just a cool, creepy horror movie from the 80s. And I did rewatch it, and it went a little higher on my list.
Oh,
I did enjoy it for what it was.
Yeah.
I hate that it's a Halloween movie,
right.
But if I, in my head, just, this movie's called Season of the Witch, I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't agree 100% that Tom Atkins is like the God savior of all protagonists.
He's a smooth talking pimp who loves the ladies.
But I did like him in the movie. And he's a little creepy, you know, kidnapping the girl and not telling her why he's taking her and all this shit. Like, but you know what?
What do you think?
Yeah, purely and simple, amazing to me.
It's gonna make it.
I'd watch it again.
Oh fuck yeah, that's awesome. I was fully ready to be okay with it being in Happy Halloween.
No, I know that's why Steve chimed in here because he thought I was going to put it lower. And as much as I hate Steve and want to put it down in Cookie Woman, I did enjoy it.
I was gonna say back in the day, like before a couple rewatches, you probably would have put this Cookie Woman.
It would have been F for me because I hated that it wasn't Michael Myers.
Yep, absolutely.
But you know, your streams and our podcast have complete Culture Shock podcast. Anywhere you get your podcast, rate us 5 stars. Before doing all this and having more of a critic mind, you know, I started looking at things a little differently.
Yeah,
I was never a movie critic. I was always more just a movie enjoyer.
Right.
And I never really went into movies looking for flaws. Now I kind of do sometimes. But I also go in looking for what I thought was a flaw might actually be something interesting.
Right.
And Season of the Witch is interesting. It's fucking weird.
It's weird.
But it's interesting.
The androids. Yeah, but you know, you get a couple Jamie Lee Curtis cameos too with like her voice of loudspeaker. You get Dick Warlock in here actually, you know, tears a head off, which is cool. They give Dick Warlock a little love from Halloween 2. So yeah, this is just a fun ass 80s horror movie. Like you said,
it's fun.
If you take off the first 2 words, Halloween 3, if this is called Season of the Witch, I think people like it a lot more.
If you if you put this movie in front of people who have never seen it, that enjoy old 70s, 80s horror, and didn't tell them it was a Halloween movie,
right?
Not only would they probably enjoy it because it's very 80s, but they even show in the movie them watching Halloween. So it's even
they do.
So it's even kind of like you'd be like, oh, that's Halloween. I love that movie.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fun. Like when they put them in front of the TV and Halloween's playing, you'd be like, "Oh, that's cool. Why are they paying homage to Halloween?"
Exactly. Oh, they must be Halloween fans. Yeah.
It's like, actually, this is a Halloween movie.
Then they'll hate it.
Hell yeah! And Steve, that's actually a great segue to Halloween 4. He says big Halloween vibes in part 3 because we're going to Halloween 4 now, and I think Halloween 4 has the best Halloween vibes in this whole series.
Yeah, it's dark and gritty and creepy.
Yeah, the intro credits to Halloween 4 is fucking incredible. Gives you all the Halloween vibes. I think the entire movie maintains that really well. I think Rachel, my big thing that people definitely disagree with me on this. If you were just talking about Laurie in part 1 and 2, I actually think Rachel, I prefer her as a final girl. I love Rachel in this movie. Obviously, we would go on to get Laurie in H2O, which I love, Laurie in 2018. So she is the Scream Queen of this franchise. But if it's just Laurie 1 and 2 versus Rachel part 4, I'm a Rachel guy, which I know is not popular. Rachel. But yeah, so I think the vibes in this movie are fucking excellent. I love Rachel as our final girl. I think, obviously, little Jamie Lloyd is fucking adorable. Danielle Harris.
Oh, yeah. I like her a lot.
Which still makes it so weird when she's running around naked in the Rob Zombie movie. But we'll talk about that.
Weird, but yeah, you know what? I'll get.
She's grown. I was gonna say she's grown. We'll talk about it. But yeah, I just think it's cool that Michael has a plan in this movie, a plan of action, how to take the city out like one piece at a time. Yeah. You know, he's like trying to take out the power grid, and then he's trying to take out the police force.
That is interesting.
Yeah, something different for Michael.
His brain.
He's using his brain. Yeah, so something different for him. I like most of the characters here. I like the relationship between Rachel and Jamie, where she's like the older adopted sister, where it's like, oh my God, you're so annoying. But at the end of the day, you see how much she loves her.
Yeah.
And Michael looks fucking ridiculous in this movie. This is
not a good mask.
No, this is the beginning of Michael looking very stupid. And I don't know what's so hard about just recreating a William Shatner mask.
I don't know.
And he's got the
maybe
big ass
couldn't
shoulder.
Find the same one or something.
Yeah, I'll never understand some of the decisions they make with the masks. And he's got the big ass shoulder pads on. I don't know what that's about. But the dream sequence, like the little nightmare sequence that Jamie has with like Michael popping up by her bed and the lightning strike, that always like is in my head as like one of the creepiest moments in the franchise. That's so good. This movie to me, this is like a top tier. I don't want to keep glazing too much because we will get to some bad ones. But to me, this is purely and simply amazing. Pretty easy. What do you think?
Yeah, I have it up there.
If Michael looked better, that might be top of purely and simply amazing.
There's a lot of reasons that I have it in purely and simply amazing. Pretty much everything you just said. Plus, I mean, it brought back Michael, which everybody was happy about.
Absolutely.
Even though I wasn't watching these movies back then, I was happy about it when I did watch these. And, you know, I was a kid when Jamie Lloyd was a kid. So, you know, I kind of had a little crush on her when I was
younger. Of course.
So. And being any little girl in a horror movie when I was little, I was like, oh, that's my girl right there. It's kind of why I grew up liking gothy girls, but
yeah. Yeah, so we're in agreement. Halloween 4 kicks a lot of ass. Yep. It's a damn near perfect sequel for this franchise. If you just make Michael look better.
I mean, are we doing like where it belongs in the category?
Oh, we can. Do you want to do that?
Because I personally would have it at the top of that right there.
I'm totally fine with that. I'm weird. I would probably have Halloween 3 over 2, but we can keep it as is.
I could go either way on that.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, you know, Halloween 4, speak its praises. I think most Halloween fans are kind of in lockstep that this is one of the better sequels. But, guys, well, good timing with Terry. Oh no, Halloween 5 is next. Thank you, Terry, because this is where the glazing of the franchise ends a little bit. Because we are now on to Halloween 5. This is what, the revenge of Michael Myers.
When you dip, I dip, we dip.
We dip. First of all, another terrible mask. He looks like a goddamn alien in this movie.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage alien.
If you put Nicolas Cage's face next to this mask, it looks identical.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage from Con Air.
Secondly, why don't they just tuck the fucking mask into the suit? I will never understand that. It's something so easy they could have done, and they don't do it.
It's all flippy floppy.
Halloween 5 is arguably the worst in the series. Evil dies tonight.
It does die tonight.
This movie pretty much sucks. So this was given to a French director by the Accords, who the Accords are like, the people in charge of the whole Halloween franchise. For some reason, they gave part 5 to a French director who clearly didn't understand this franchise at all.
No.
Because you have the Strode home, which is now for some reason a mansion in the middle of Haddonfield. You have a scene where Michael takes off his mask and sheds a tear, which is the most fucking ridiculous thing for Michael Myers that I've ever heard. The man that is the shape, the incarnate of evil. Yeah, we'll get to some more. But this dude is like evil incarnate, right? He doesn't have a soul. He doesn't have feelings. So, like, smart by Jamie trying to play on his emotion because she knows, like, they're related.
The devil's eyes do not cry, all right?
He takes off his goddamn mask and he sheds a tear.
Speaking of Jamie, they fucking waste her in this one.
Absolutely.
She doesn't get to talk most of the movie.
No, and that's another slimy thing.
She goes all Newt the whole movie.
He said, well, Mike doesn't watch these. This isn't How to Train Your Dragon. Poor Mike.
Is that what Mike said?
No, that Steve said, well, Mike doesn't watch these movies because someone said, where the fuck is Mike? Spending time with his kids, I bet. It's like so passive aggressive. And he says, well, Mike doesn't watch these movies. This isn't Halloween, How to Train Your Dragon. Mike, we love you.
Fuck you, Mike.
Fuck you, Mike. Steve's here tonight and you're not, so it's not fuck Steve, it's fuck Mike.
Fuck Mike.
Yeah, so you have the Strode house, which is a mansion for no reason at all. You have Michael Myers who takes off his mask and sheds a goddamn tear, which Michael Myers would never do. You have these two cops that are like accompanied by clown sound effects wherever they go in this movie.
Yeah, like
it's so stupid. And then you have the thing that pisses me off the most is the unceremonious death of Rachel, who I loved. She dies in like the first 20 minutes, and they replace her with fucking Tina. They replace her with Tina.
One of the most insufferable women in any horror movie of all time.
The most, she's top like 5 most annoying, probably like female character. I guess she is like a final girl because makes it. Well, Jamie's technically the final girl, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm here. If I was home, I'd join you. I know, Steve. I know you would have been here, my friend. So yeah, all that stuff is clearly the director didn't understand the source material. He's been on record saying he was just trying to make like an American, what he thought an American slasher was, what he thought what like American audiences would like, but he didn't do his homework. He didn't understand Michael Myers. And Michael at the end, sitting in the handcuffs, like with his mask still on, like he's in the jail cell with his handcuffs with his mask still on, makes me fucking laugh every time.
Yeah.
And he's like so sad. He's like, oh.
It's like the Teen Titans Go version of catching a criminal. They get to keep their power suit on, but they're in handcuffs.
Oh shit! This movie is Duke Shids making it here for it. The only thing redeeming I'll say about this movie, that laundry chute scene, that is 10 for 10.
Yeah, where Jamie's crawling through the
and he's like fucking stabbing in at her. That like the tension in that scene. If it was in a better movie, that is like one of the greatest like sequences ever. But everything else about this,
by the way, I just want to throw this out there real quick.
Yeah.
For anybody who hasn't seen it, the new Scream 7 trailer was released.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a similar scene with Ghostface and Sydney and her daughter, and it looks fucking amazing. So
inside the wall.
Inside the wall.
Yeah, that was definitely the standout, I think, of that entire trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. But I mean, also, Corey, the only thing I wanted to touch on, like you said, Jamie not getting to talk much in this movie is so fucking slimy because they just like didn't want to pay her. So like they didn't give her lines. The way that Danielle Harris has been treated in this franchise is fucking disgusting. like in more than one movie. The way that like she's been turned down by people who have made these movies. Dude, she's as big a part of this franchise probably as Jamie Lee Curtis. And they just continue to treat her like shit. It's crazy.
And they would have had a hell of a. They would have had like 2 Scream Queens in one franchise if they just would have stopped fucking her up.
That's it, man. And there's a reason she didn't come back for the 6th one, which we'll talk about in a second. Team Nitrosphere, Halloween 5, 6, or Resurrection are the top worst in my opinion. Hey, brother. I'll agree with you on 2 of those. We're about to get into a guilty pleasure of both of us. Yeah. Not a good movie, but a guilty pleasure. Okay, so Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Is this bad enough to be Evil Dies Tonight, or is there any redeeming Cookie Woman?
I personally have nothing redeeming about this movie.
This is the movie where he says Cookie Woman.
Yes, it is. But I don't think it even belongs in that category.
Yeah, I really don't think it is. Steve says 5, Resurrection, Rob Zombie 2, bottom 3 probably. I don't know. It's just fucking insufferable. Yeah, this one has to go into Evil Dies Tonight. My God. This was the first one that they completely fumbled. They got completely wrong.
Yep.
Okay,
and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate they bring Michael back with a banger and then 5.
Yes. Yeah, because the 4th one didn't really introduce, like, you know what I mean? Like the cult stuff. It didn't start until the end of 5 with like the Man in Black. Oh God.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yeah. So moving on now to part 6, another one that people would say is total shit, Curse of Michael Myers. And for the record, it's not a good movie. It is not a good movie. No. Both cuts of it, director's cut, producer's cut, whatever, the theatrical and producers. I would say skip the one where it's implied that Michael sexually assaulted his niece to have a baby. Skip that one.
Yeah. I don't even know why they did that.
Oh my God. But the other version of this is a little more watchable. Plus, it gives you a little more Loomis, which is always nice. This was his last appearance.
Yeah. But this one, as bad as the story is and everything, is a beautifully shot movie.
Oh yeah.
This movie's dark and gothic, and the shadows are like he uses shadows very well in this movie.
They do.
This one's very good for that.
When Michael's like outside of their house and the lightning striking, that's just great stuff, dude. That is the aesthetic of this movie is really good. Michael, it's the same actor who played him in part 4. The Michael portrayal in this movie is better. I think the look is probably the best since maybe part 2, maybe since the OG. I think the look's pretty good.
I mean, I'd even listen to arguments that it's the best one.
Yeah. He's a little on the chunkier side, but you know, the look is good. And I think
he's been hiding out and eating snacks, waiting to kill.
I think this is also probably the most violent one since part 2.
Oh yeah,
like Michael's absolutely brutal in this movie.
The killing alone makes this movie worth it for me.
Yeah, and it does. I mean, when we're talking about Halloween, like aside from the first one, that is like literal art. How much do you really care about the story of this franchise? Like, you want to see Michael do some killing. You want to see a final girl kind of be a badass. Beyond that, like, that's it.
That's the problem with these movies is there's only so much story you can do without getting into the territory that everybody hates, supernatural and ghosts. And you start to get to, like, you need a knife from your family to kill the spirit of Jason.
Oh, God.
You get to this shit eventually where I hate Jason Goes to Hell.
The special dagger.
I get to rip on that fucking movie.
Steve's gonna come in like, dude, that movie's awesome.
I know
he doesn't love it either, but
glazes it like Farva loves large cola. Liter cola.
And for the record, Team Nitrosphere, you're not wrong about the plot. It's terrible.
Yeah.
We're not disagreeing with you there. It's just always been a guilty pleasure of both of us. The Paul Rudd performance is either you love it or hate it. I think we both love it.
I like it.
Yeah, we love how
as it is.
As bad as it is, we love how over the top it is. Even before we like knew Paul Rudd is like that guy, I always love this performance.
And they shit on the Jamie character again in this one.
Again, man. Yeah, it's not even the same actress. Danielle Harris didn't come back because they fucked her over yet again.
They also made her a little older for some reason.
Yeah, I think they had to do that because like the sexual assault, they couldn't make her too young.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
Because I guess that makes it a little less gross, but it's still very gross.
But there's no context when you don't watch that version. So
oh
like,
my god!
Why is she so much older?
And I do love about, we didn't say it, but all of these sequel movies, 4, 5, and 6, I love how like fucking batshit crazy Loomis is.
Jesus, dude, he's going off the fucking rails.
Like,
if you think he was crazy in 2, watch these ones.
That's what I'm saying. The first 2, like, he had moments, but these ones, it's like, holy shit, this dude is crazy.
I love Donald Pleasance, rest in peace, but he was overacting like a motherfucker in these 3. 2.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I just love the brutality. Like you said, I love the look of the movie. I love the cinematography. There's actually, some cinematography in here. There's some good looking moments. The Michael scene in the hospital where he's just fucking brutalizing that entire room of doctors is iconic. And the cult stuff is terrible. Like I said, I'm never going to argue that. It's terrible. With a better story.
It's where they're getting into the territory of stuff that I just don't want there to be a bigger picture.
No, exactly. With a better plot, a better story, this movie could be like really high up on my list.
Yeah, because honestly, like I'm a Terrifier fan, so obviously I like the killing. Like I'm wearing Art the Clown right now.
Oh fuck
I am a Terrifier fan. And
wait, let me see one more time. Oh, nice. That's badass.
It's a nice 9 kills shirt, but
yeah.
So the brutality thing works for me. I like those kind of movies. They don't even have to have a story. I like Terrifier 1. As bad as the story is, I still like that movie.
Yeah, right. The story in that one's kind of non-existent. That's all. Yeah. That's just like a demo reel for like, what we could do in the future. They just wanted to show you like there's promise in this character. If you give us more money,
the waters.
Exactly. We'll make a better movie. Okay, so the question becomes, this is a guilty pleasure of ours, so how high are we going to push this movie? Higher than it should go already. Are we okay with?
I have it there personally.
Is that what you think?
I have it there.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling too.
Because this is our tier list.
Exactly.
Can't let what most people think cloud our judgment, but 6 is one of the ones like sometimes I skip 4 and 5 or 5.
Yeah, right.
But I watch 6 usually, so
absolutely.
And there's a couple more coming up that I skip.
For me, it's a C to D tier. Yeah, that's fair. So I think Terry would be like, if he was at his most generous, he'd probably be 1 tier below us, a Cookie Woman.
Yeah.
And like we said, we understand anybody that would put this like DF tier. It's not a great movie.
I'm not going to argue your points.
No, exactly. With some good,
it's telling you mine.
It's a bad movie with some good elements, some good Michael Myers elements. All right. Next up, we have the return of Laurie Strode and Halloween H2O. She was obvious.
The best Laurie.
Yes. No, I'll agree with you. I'll say it right now. The best Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
I think this was the better route to go dealing with her like trauma.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I do love Laurie.
She wasn't fucking Tomb Raider. Badass.
She wasn't Sarah Connor from Terminator.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I do love Laurie in 2018, but to me, this is the real trauma. Like that, you leave the state, you go halfway across the country. Like you just want to leave that.
Trauma would probably actually look like.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I agree with that. So I'll say it right now. This is my favorite interpretation of Laurie Strode. This is, other than the first movie, this is like the definitive ending of the franchise. This is the best. What should have been the ending. This is the best ending in the franchise. This is like, put the final nail in the coffin. It's done. It's over. And then the Accords fucked over Jamie Lee Curtis, and she was very pissed. But we'll get to that. Yep. But this movie, you have Laurie 20 years later, who's still very much dealing with her trauma. She moved across the country to get away from Haddonfield. She's an alcoholic. Hey, shout out, Laurie. She's an alcoholic. She's drinking all the time. Her relationship with her son is troubled because she's always worried about Michael. And he's telling her like, Mom, I love you, but you need to move the fuck on. You need to let me live my life.
Exactly.
And I love
you'd become super overprotective when something like that happened to you.
That's it. And I love Josh Hartnett, so obviously he was a nice addition there. Just comb your hair.
This is the best horror movie he was ever in.
Yeah, no, it's a lot better than Trap. Like, who was it? Like LL Cool J said in the movie, just comb your fucking hair. Comb your hair a little bit. Why do you always have that little stupid spike? The thing about the movie, though, a couple negatives. Maybe the worst Michael interpretation with Chris Duran. Terrible. A terrible Michael.
Yeah.
I hated his movement. I hated that they had like him get kneed in the balls and him go.
Yeah, you can like see his eyes bugging out.
Yeah. The masks are awful. They have like a full CGI in one scene in this movie because they were too lazy to go back and reshoot it.
One of the coolest like Michael reveals is in this movie though. I like when he lowers himself from the pipe.
Oh, the one arm pull up.
I like the one arm pull up, but I want to know like how was he up there before he came down? Did she just walk by his dangling legs?
He's just up there like,
he's up there like, God damn it, walk through, hurry.
I thought this would be so cool. Now I'm regretting it. Yeah. But the Chris Duran performance, I absolutely hate. The masks are fucking awful. This is another movie. If you give us a better Michael, man, this is like GOAT tier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to love about this movie. The kills, the movie's a little bit too clean, right? It's a little bit like too Hollywoodized. It doesn't have the grit of Halloween anymore. It feels just like a super clean movie. Like it's a nice quick watch. It's over in like 85 minutes.
It's too produced.
That's it. It's overproduced.
They let the producers throw too many suggestions in there that didn't know anything about Halloween.
Yeah. The third act is fucking like Halloween 2. The third act of this movie is incredible.
It is.
The third act of H2O's S tier ends awesome, dude. It's just obviously the retconning they did. But H2O on its own, which sucks to say it's a shitty Michael, and the kills, they don't show enough on screen. Had they showed more kills, had we had a better Michael, this is like S tier for me. But with those aspects out of the picture, what do we think?
I'm going to tell you, this is right around like Scream time. And like, this is the kind of horror movie we kind of gravitate towards usually. But the fact that they took like the gritty, artful style of Michael and overproduced him and made the lighting's weird and it's shot on the wrong cameras. Like it looks too like high school horror movie. I don't know.
And Team Nitrosphere. When Laurie, Michael, when she fucking like smashes the gate and has the axe in her hand, dude, I'm with you. Chills every fucking time.
Yep. There's good parts of this movie.
Yeah, most of it is good. I think it's maybe lost a tiny bit of luster for me because, like you said, the biggest thing is the overproduced quality. It feels too clean. It doesn't like feel like a Halloween movie. It just feels like a solid horror movie. That being said,
what it is? What it is? Now that I think about it. It's very, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like they're shot exactly.
Yeah. It's like all these movies trying to ape off the success of Scream.
Yeah.
You had The Faculty. You had I Know What You Did Last Summer. You have Halloween H2O. That being said, though, we've both always loved this movie.
Yeah, I still like it. Yeah.
I don't think there's any way it goes below A tier. Are we correct in assuming?
Totally fine with that. Yep.
Do we even like here?
Maybe there.
Right there?
Yeah, 4 holds a very special place in my heart.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I love 4.
But H2O also, like, it's a watcher for me. It's an every time watcher.
And like I said, it's so breezy. The runtime goes by so fast. It's such an easy rewatch.
That's true.
I love H2O. Next up.
Here we go.
So, Jamie Lee Curtis, she said, hey, I have this an idea back in 1998. It's been 20 years since Halloween. What if we bring back Laurie and we finish off Michael Myers? And the Akkad said, totally. Yeah, totally. And then H2O was a financial success. Yep. So the Akkad said, hey, what if we say, fuck you, Jamie Lee Curtis, and we bring Michael back on the dumbest retcon of all time? And because Jamie had a contract, she said, I'll come back, but you're killing me right away because fuck you.
She Han Solo'd the shit out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. Terry, he's right there with us. Still got to be an A. Let me scroll up in case you didn't see it. We got it right there, my friend. Number 3 right now. So yeah, she Han Solo'd it. That's actually a good way of putting that. So Jamie Lee Curtis, beginning of this movie, obviously their explanation was Michael Myers suffocated an EMT driver and they switched clothes. So Jamie Lee Curtis chopped the head off of an EMT driver.
This is not the only EMT driver in all the Halloween movies.
And why that EMT driver at the end of H2O didn't take off the mask to show her instead of being like...
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Resurrection is dog shit. They were trying to capitalize off like the MTV real world era of like the camera, you know what I mean? Like the reality show aspect of it. What was it, Scare TV or Scare Entertainment or something like that?
Which, like, if you pitch me a Halloween movie where it's about this reality crew going in to stay at a haunted house and the killer comes back and starts killing them, there's a movie there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad idea.
Right.
But this one is not the one.
It all comes down to execution.
And it is now the standard for if you ever pitch that movie in Hollywood. They're going to be like, have you ever seen Resurrection? No, we're not doing this.
Yeah, but have you seen Resurrection?
It's like, God damn it, come on, it can be done right.
So, I mean, obviously what they did to Laurie at the beginning was disrespectful, but that's what Jamie Lee Curtis wanted, and I don't blame her whatsoever. That was fucking terrible. And then, you know, everything else following it was also terrible.
Didn't get better.
None of the characters had a personality that you're like, oh, that's the person I'm rooting for. Like, that is the final person. They were all generic, cookie cutter, dumb teenagers.
There's a full-on karate scene in this movie.
You have, who was it, Exhibit?
Exhibit, yeah.
You have Exhibit.
With his dreads and all.
Who comes in, first of all, he bitches Michael Myers in the hallway by like, yelling at him. And instead of Michael, like, stabbing him, he just turns around like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, why doesn't Michael kill him right? Why doesn't he kill him right there? I don't know.
He should have pinned him to the wall.
The only half decent thing I think in the movie was like how they incorporated cell phones being new. So you had the kid watching the camera and he was like texting her where Michael was and like he's coming up the stairs, like he's in the next room. Like I think that was okay.
It was fine.
Dangertainment, thank you. That's exactly what it was. I was trying to think of Dangertainment. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I don't think anybody would argue that this is below bottom tier. The question becomes, Corey, would you rather watch?
I watched this when we did our list, our 31, like 2 years ago, and I still haven't watched it since.
So the question becomes, if you had to, would you rather watch Halloween 5 or Resurrection?
Halloween 5. Because at least it's still Michael Myers, gritty, dark.
Yeah, at least in some aspects, it still feels like a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Not like an early 2000s, like, let's say, what's popular right now? Let's do that, but a horror movie. Like, Resurrection feels like they had a script for a real world type horror movie, and they just attached an IP to it to get sales.
It's fan fiction.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
All right.
Speaking of fan fiction.
All right, we are beyond the the early era of Halloween. We've got past H2O and Resurrection. We're now on to a new director's vision of Halloween. A director that Corey and Steve kind of dig. Subject A. A director that I fucking can't stand, but I give him his kudos. I think he is a fairly competent horror director.
Yeah.
Like, I think he knows how to set a scene. I think he actually, with the visual aspects of stuff, I think he's pretty good.
Oh, he shoots the fuck out of a horror movie.
He does. What I fucking hate about Rob Zombie, as you guys already know, is the dialogue and the characters. Yep. I fucking hate everything about that aspect.
They're always white trash rednecks.
Yeah, and the
like
fact
to
that
to the biggest, like back hills like hills have eyes. Redneck pieces of shit.
Okay, Steve says he only likes a few of his movies: House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil Rejects, Halloween, and that's it. All right, fair enough. I think Corey probably likes a few more than you.
I do.
Yeah. So and the thing is, Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, Acts 2 and 3, pretty damn solid. A pretty good, hyper-violent retelling of John Carpenter's movie. Yeah. I don't really have issues with those two acts. And you know what? He proves in those two acts he can write characters that aren't all fucking hillbilly rednecks.
Yep.
But he just had to have that first 25 minutes in the movie.
And Josie, Chucky's in this movie.
Wait, what Josie say?
No, remember earlier
Oh,
Josie
because he said
he like
yeah.
Chucky.
Oh yeah, Brad Dourif. Yeah, he's one of the standouts of these two movies. But
oh yeah,
it's just Zombie has shown in the last 2 acts of this movie he can make normal characters that function normally in society. But he had to do that first act that pisses me off twofold. Because Corey, even though you like him more than me, I think you can agree the first 25 minutes of this movie is unwatchable.
it's not unwatchable to me.
Okay.
But as a Halloween movie, I fucking hate it.
I'll come there and skull fuck the shit out of you.
I hate the stepdad. I hate little Michael.
Yeah.
I'm little Michael.
I'm Michael Myers.
I don't hate that he may have possibly killed a kid in the woods. Like,
he definitely did.
That makes sense. No, I mean like throwing that in there.
Oh, like in his backstory.
I don't hate that there might have been like the reason he was so evil, maybe because he killed a kid in the woods, like,
and he had a fucked up family dynamic.
And like, he was like, "Ooh, I could do that to my stepdad, who I hate."
Right.
And that's why he snapped. I get it.
Yeah.
But I also like the version that Loomis is like, no, he's just evil. There's no reason. Yeah. He's just fucking evil. But after you get past the redneck stuff and Michael grows up, and then after the horrific rape scene in the mental hospital.
Again, skip the director's cut.
That's too much. That's too much. The director's cut, they literally, it's 3.5 minutes of them raping this girl in a bed.
The theatrical cut doesn't even show that. So
I love you, Rob Zombie, but that may be too much. But maybe insinuate you're going to rape the girl, bring her into the room, feel her up a little bit like it's about to happen, and then Michael kill them.
Yeah, and then maybe don't do that.
Yeah, totally fine with that. But let me just put it this way, and this is going to be gross. Gold star moment for you guys. The first guy that rapes her finishes.
Oh.
And then the second guy takes over. That's how far it goes in this scene.
Yep.
But yeah, after you get past all that, and then you get to the Danny Trejo part, after that, everything is great to me.
Yeah.
I really like everything after that.
Yeah.
Like some of the scenes of Michael are some of the most terrifying Michael we got.
And you have Tyler Mane, who's terrifying. Like 6'9",
Tyler Mane's huge
animal.
Yeah. He's one of the most lurking, terrifying Michael Myers we've ever had.
Listen, you know you're a badass when you make Joe Grizzly look like a bitch.
That's right.
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Joe Grizzly, bitch.
I'm in here pinching off a monster.
I wanted more Joe Grizzly.
I did too. Yeah, but I'm just in the train of the first act, and I know people that have walked that, like, back in the day. I remember talking to people who walked out of the theater in the first 20 minutes of this movie because it was so awful. And then they're like, you know what? I watched the rest at home. Not bad.
Exactly. If you get past that first half hour, 35 minutes, it gets real good.
It's such a fucking turnoff to start the movie that way, though. And like, I do appreciate that Rob Zombie was doing his own vision. That's cool. You know, he was like, it was a broken home instead of just like this killer coming from a random normal family. I personally, I heavy prefer because like that means evil can be anyone. It's not your upbringing. Yeah. It's not this or that. It's not nature versus nurture. Sometimes you're just fucking evil. And that's what I love about Halloween so much. Rob Zombies, they explained it away. Like, yeah, who the fuck wouldn't be crazy after that childhood? That kid had the shittiest life ever.
Would you show young Michael kill his family, keep that whole sequence?
Yep.
Sometime with the Loomis. Okay, this is what I was about to get. This is what I was about to get into.
Yeah.
Would it make it better or worse for you if they had waited till the second movie to show his childhood? Like make the first one basically a shot for shot. Yeah. And then the second one, they kind of give his childhood, and then it goes to him following the white horse.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. I think I would have liked it more because then I would have thought the first movie's damn good.
Okay, there, yeah, that's.
And then
I didn't know if we had a Joker moment on our hands where the first one was so good, but the second one ruined it.
No, here's the thing: if you do that, it just gives me another reason to hate H2, and I can just separate that and be like, "Wow, this movie is dog shit." Whereas H1, I'd be like, you know what? This is a more violent retelling of John Carpenter's vision. This is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, if you get rid of those 25 minutes, man, I will say that the one scene in the woods that you talked about killing the kid, that was very fucking unsettling. That that just felt, it made my skin crawl, like in a good way. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is brutal as fuck. But the stepdad, like damn, your daughter's got a nice pooper. Like, what the fuck?
That's super fucked up.
Yeah, talking about his like girlfriend's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, I just can't stand that shit, dude. It's just the Rob Zombie thing. I'm never gonna like that stuff. So that immediately turned me off to that whole aspect of the movie. There is like a YouTube edit where they pretty much, like Steve said, they show the killings, the family killings. They show Michael in the car, like kind of like turning to the camera and looking, and then it goes to the asylum. Way better. And it cuts like 20 minutes out of the runtime. Way better.
Yep.
So I wish they would have done that. What do you think of Scout Taylor Compton as Laurie?
Do you I like her take on Laurie.
Yeah.
I like when they explore different versions of Laurie in these movies.
Right.
And Scout really did a good job with making Laurie her own till the very end of the second one.
Oh,
I loved her Laurie till how it ended.
I actually had an issue with a lot of her Laurie in H2, but I mean, we'll get to that.
But her Laurie at the end of 1, when she's fucking going to town on Michael.
Yeah.
The trauma in her acting there. She did a great fucking job.
Yeah.
The end of that movie, I was in theaters, and the end of that movie, I was like chills down my whole fucking body. Like, God damn, she's brutalizing him. Yeah. This is great.
And I think for the first movie, I was pretty on board with Malcolm McDowell's Loomis as well. I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
again, we'll talk about H2 and how they fucked him up. But for the first one, I was on board with him. I was on board with Scout Taylor Compton as Laurie. I liked Jamie Lloyd as Annie Brackett. That was a cool, like, not... At least Rob Zombie was good to Daniel Harris, even though he did, like, the nude stuff that, like we said, kind of felt weird. But, I mean, he was good to her. He let her in both movies. He paid her well. So that's refreshing, at least. But, yeah, I think it's 2/3 of a solid-ass Halloween remake. And I think it's 1/3 of just garbage that I never want to watch again.
Yeah, the beginning I could do without altogether.
Yeah. So we have to come to a consensus between us. This will be an interesting one.
I'll just tell you where I'd have it, because then you can make your decision.
Okay.
I personally would have this at the top of A.
Of Purely and Simply Amazing.
Because I do watch this movie every year.
Holy fuck.
I like this movie legitimately.
I would have this either above or below Curse of Michael Myers. I'll give this a Happy Halloween.
Is that in Happy Halloween?
I would give it like bottom of Happy Halloween. Oh, man, top of A, huh? Woo. I don't like this one. Okay, let me just say for listeners now or in the future, for my own personal standings, I would probably right now have this like here. But we're doing a consensus here. So if I'm here and you're up here, how about like there?
That's fine with me. As long as it's in A, that's where I'd have it.
It hurts.
I knew that was going to be the one that we didn't really agree on.
Yeah, all right. Let's get to the Rob Zombie movie we can agree on. So, Rob Zombie has a really bad experience making this movie. He wanted to do his own thing. With the first one, they made him kind of make a shot-for-shot remake. He said the only way he comes back for a part 2 is if he gets to do his own vision. So, Rob Zombie's H2 becomes more of what Rob Zombie wanted. And it fucking sucks. You know, the irony is, I say this all the time, but the first Rob Zombie Halloween had a good Act 2 and 3. This has a good Act 1 with the hospital.
Yes, so the hospital's good.
So Rob Zombie has 3 good acts in his 2 movies and 3 fucking horrendous acts. So he's like 50-50. The first act of this movie, great. But of course, you know, we learn it's a dream sequence from Laurie. And it's obviously a retelling of Halloween too, so it's not like the most original thing ever. But the way it's shot, again, Rob Zombie can shoot a good horror sequence. So the way it's shot, the tension of Michael coming after her eventually like going to the cop out in that little like stanchion, him getting killed. All the stuff in the first act was really fucking dope. I was like, dude, I'm going to like this for more than the first movie. I'm like, this is fucking dope. And then and then Laurie wakes up from her nightmare. She spends this whole movie being a total asshole to Brad Dourif, who took her in. Yeah, and to Annie, her only friend left. She spends the whole time being a bitch. Like, I get the trauma aspect of it, but like they never do anything in this movie to make her act the way she acts. They're nothing but supportive of her. So I hate Laurie in this movie. You have Malcolm McDowell, who now all of a sudden is Loomis, is trying to capitalize on the incident, trying to sell his books.
Yeah. And he's incompetent.
He's incompetent. He's a piece of shit to everybody that works for him. For some reason, he's now a total dick. Like, I don't know why. So they fuck
Malcolm
up.
McDowell plays well. I think that's the only reason they did that.
Yeah, right. So they fuck up Laurie Strode. They fuck up Samuel Loomis. They fuck up Michael Myers by giving him the hobo look. He only puts his mask on when he's killing. Rob Zombie wanted to force feed his wife into this movie. So he's like, how can we do that? Oh, I know. What if we put some weird metaphor at the beginning? Like the movie even opens with like a quote about a white horse that I don't fucking know what he's talking about.
I hate that so much.
Oh, sorry, I missed the Steve. I think Happy Halloween is fair, but putting it in a tier called Amazing is a tough one. I agree, Steve. So this one is just, I pretty much hated everything about this movie sans the first 15 minutes, that first chase sequence.
Yeah. I hate everything about this movie.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even really know what else to talk. Michael's a wandering hobo. He talks at the end. He speaks, which is almost as offensive as him taking off his mask and shedding a tear.
My God, I hate that so much. I hate it so much. I hate grunting. Even the grunting pisses me off. He shouldn't make sounds.
Yeah, right.
And then the decision to only put his mask on when he kills, I hate that.
Yep.
I don't love I know we had a disagreement here, but I don't love the half mask.
No, I don't really like it either.
Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't you then. Maybe that was Steve. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had an argument with somebody about this.
I hate like 95% of this movie.
This movie, as a kid who grew up loving Jamie Lloyd.
Yes.
I got to see her boobies, so that was good. But because I had a crush on her when I was a kid, so as an adult, I still do.
I mean, Danielle Harris is an attractive adult.
Yes. All joking aside, though, and only half joking.
Yeah.
She was more respected in these movies. She actually got a real part.
Right.
She got a real death, a scene where she was dying and she was acting real good. She did a very good job there.
And by the way, a total great performance by Brad Dourif is wasted in this shitty movie.
Yeah.
Brad Dourif's so good in the movie.
This version of the girl who dies was much better than in the second one, where the cop just walks up and says, there were deaths. One of them's your daughter. It's like, he would not say it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then they show up in that second movie and he's sitting there. He has to identify her on the stretcher, which, by the way, that's not how it works.
No.
And then the guy pushing the stretcher, after he looks at her, just pushes it away. Doesn't even give him a minute to process. So the death in this one was handled much better.
I agree.
They know how to shoot a movie now.
And one thing, there's only like one kind of aspect I agree with Cody on, because Cody loves this movie, Cody Leach. I don't know what he sees in this movie, but he loves it. I do actually like the way that Laurie learns her and Michael are related in this. I think this telling is better. Because like in Halloween 2, it's just like the nurse talking like, oh, you didn't hear? It's his sister. Like in this one, she buys Loomis's book and she reads it and you see her freaking out like that's her brother.
Yeah.
So that's better done, I think.
Another douchebag thing Loomis did.
Yeah, God. Yeah, Loomis was such a scumbag in this movie.
He had so many chances to tell her before he wrote that book, like, by the way, something's going to come out. I need you to know this now.
I just don't get the character assassination of like the first movie. He was a normal, like sympathetic dude. How did he turn so fast? I don't know. But I mean, all right, we know where this goes, right? The question is, someone sits you down in a chair, fucking, hey, Malcolm McDowell style, Clockwork Orange, forcing your eyes open. Do you watch Halloween 5? Do you watch Halloween Resurrection? Halloween 2? Where does this go for you?
Because of the dark, gritty nature of this movie, I could watch it over the two that are down at the bottom.
Okay. I'm not really offended by that because I think these are all equally shitty, so it doesn't matter too much to me. I would probably honestly have Rob Zombie's H2 at the very bottom because I can get some dumb pleasure out of Resurrection. So how about we split the diff and go right here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, guys. We're on now to the final series of Halloween movies, the current retelling, the David Gordon Green trilogy and the Danny McBride trilogy. I always forget he wrote for these movies.
Weirdly enough, the Eastbound Down guy.
Love Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Love Alien Covenant. We'll talk about that.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
stay tuned.
Stay tuned, yeah, in a couple days. But we're on to the final three movies here. We're starting with, I think, what both of us will agree is clearly the best of the trilogy. This is a great continuation of the first Halloween movie. They retcon all of the family stuff, so it's just Halloween 1. Laurie's not his sister. Yes. Laurie's not his sister. He's just a random girl he attacked one night. Jamie Lee Curtis comes back. She's fucking a badass. She's awesome.
She's fucking Rambo.
She's she Rambo. I like the granddaughter, Allison, Andy Matichek. I think she's a great actress.
I always love Judy Greer. That's my girl.
Of course, yeah, Judy Greer's. I think Judy Greer's much better in Kills, but we'll talk about that.
She is.
I think this is the weaker of the two performances for her, but she just didn't have a lot to do.
No, not really. She had to be the concerned mom the whole time.
Yeah, the movie has fallen off, I think, a little bit more for me than you because I know how much you love this movie. I still do love it, but there are things like the comedy for me, I think, is very hit or miss. Like some of the good comedy is, what's the kid's name? Julian. I love Cameron? The kid. No, the little kid.
The little kid. Yeah, Julian.
He's hilarious.
He's like the little kid from the Paul Rudd movie.
Oh, Role Models.
Yeah, he's like the little kid from Role Models, just less dirty.
Yeah, that's racist. No, Julian is fucking hilarious. If I had a better babysitter, I wouldn't be here up late at night clipping my nasty ass toenails. I actually wish we would have got more Julian in this trilogy.
But yeah, like maybe a grown up and keep getting the same kid to come back.
Yeah, you get like a quick interview with him in the background on Kills. You can see him on the TV, but that's all we get of him. But I think his comedy's great. A lot of the comedy is good. I think what's his name? Oscar, the friend. I don't think we needed his character whatsoever.
No, but I liked his death.
The death was cool. I think that is the only thing that I think Oscar had going for him. That was what Cameron's friend. Oscar sucks. I think he's a lot of the bad humor in the movie. That feels like a lot of the Danny McBride writing, where it's like, I don't know how well it fits in a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
So I think the humor is very hit or miss. I personally really don't like Dr. Sartain. I don't know how you feel about him.
He's a dumbass, but I like the switch where you think he's going to be another Loomis.
Yeah, right.
He's not.
I do like
that. To me, didn't offend me.
I like how he's the flip side of Loomis, where Loomis is like infatuated with Michael, but he wants to kill him. Sartain's infatuated, but he wants to see him do more killing.
He wants to be him.
He wants to be Michael. Oh God, when he puts on that mask and he pops up in front of the police car, the dumbest shit.
That's irritating.
That's irritating. So I think the humor, a lot of it doesn't work for me. I think Sartain, not great character. Other than that, the movie still holds up. I think it's pretty fucking dope. James Jude Courtney is an incredible Michael Myers. He does good in all three movies.
Yes, he does.
I love Laurie in the movie. I love the family elements of a new generation and what the trauma.
Mask.
Oh, the mask is crazy good. Yeah, the reveal of him putting it on.
When he puts at the trunk of the car.
The great shot too, through the window, just seeing him put it on. So good. So most of this movie I still do really fucking love. Just a couple things have brought it down this much for me. I think it's still your favorite or second favorite in the whole franchise.
Well, let's crucify me now because it is my favorite Halloween movie.
Over 78.
Barely. Don't crucify me too hard because it's not like this is the only one that's superior 78 is right there.
Right.
As a matter of fact, if you only gave me 2 movies to watch and I watched 78 and this one, cream of jorts.
Cream jorts tier?
Because I love, like, you could totally call this one the end.
Oh, yeah.
The way that she so cleverly traps him in the basement and says,
"Oh yeah."
That gave me chills in theaters. Like when she says, "God," like clears her face completely. Gotcha, and shoots him.
That was Judy Greer's moment in this movie.
Yes.
Yeah, and she's like, "Mom, I can't do it," and then gotcha. That was great.
Just needed him to peek his head out.
Never mind, Corey looks terrible. Creamy George.
Sorry, Terry.
No, I agree with you though. 2018 is probably like one of my top 2 or 3 in the series. It's very good. Promising start, so there's no way it lets us down in the next 2 movies, right?
No, can't.
Yeah. So this one for me would definitely be high A tier. I mean, for you, it would be probably Slasher Supremacy, right? Like a must watch.
It is my number 1.
I might put this. I know it's a little bit different on ranking, so like maybe 4 wouldn't be my number 2. Maybe it would though. I would probably either be here or here. But you know what? Since you're with me and you were here for last minute, my spontaneous live stream, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to put it up here.
I'll accept that 100%.
If you let me do this.
Fine.
Fuck yeah, Steve. I actually think Steve likes Rob Zombie's Halloween more than I do, so. All right.
I think we relatively agreed on that one.
Yeah. The beginning with the reporters were the only. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about the podcasters. Yeah, that really didn't go anywhere. I thought either they were going to be bigger.
Who gave him the fucking mask?
Yeah, how did he get that mask? There's no fucking way.
No, that's deep evidence. He would never would have got that.
Nobody would ever give him that mask. Thank you for bringing that up.
Who did he fuck?
Like, why did the reporter lady not help her partner out? Oh yeah, you mean how she just sat in the bathroom stall? Like, look, if your friend is getting murdered, I understand Michael's a beast, but either go out and help him or fucking run. Do one of those 2 things. Oh yeah, the
fucking teeth under the stall door.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great shot.
Yeah,
but they showed that in the trailer. The dumb fucks.
Yeah,
I hate when movies
they give away. By the way, I told you to watch the Scream trailer earlier.
Yeah.
Don't watch it if you don't want too much given away, because it's a very, very heavy spoiler.
It is.
They showed some shit they shouldn't have shown.
And that was just like a fucking teaser.
Yeah.
But yeah, Halloween 2018 showed the teeth thing, and it showed the babysitter opening the closet and Michael's there. 2 of the biggest like moments in the movie.
If anything, they should have had in the trailer Michael being there, and then in the movie not.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been fun.
And then when she walks back over, he walks into the bedroom from the hallway.
Corey, you saying they should have subverted expectations? Like The Last Jedi? All right, on to the last 2. Halloween Kills. Obviously, continuation of Halloween 2018. You have Laurie going to the hospital because she got stabbed the fuck from Michael.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, we forgot to talk about that 2018 too. I love that little twist on. They do that a couple times with Laurie. Like instead of Michael outside of Allison's classroom, it's Laurie staring at her. And
that was cool.
And then she gets knocked off the balcony and Michael turns around and she disappeared. That was pretty cool.
She should know better.
Yeah,
those visuals freaked her out since she's doing it to her granddaughter.
Yeah, you're going to traumatize her. Oh, man, I got peanut butter on my penis.
Best joke in the series.
Best joke in the whole franchise. But yeah, so Halloween Kills, continuation. Laurie's now bed bound, kind of like Halloween 2 because of her injuries. Yeah. Somehow fucking, I can't remember his name, but Will Patton's character survived that first movie. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Either
because I love Will Patton.
It was Certain, a therapist, just kind of stabbing him with a scalpel, right?
He did stab him in the neck, though.
Yeah, but you can survive that.
You can.
So, like, because I get why a doctor not trained to like kill people would maybe fail at that.
Yeah, and the second movie, Kills, does establish like Cameron comes there right after and like helps like seal up the wound.
Yeah.
I think Cameron kind of redeems himself in Kills before the incident.
All he did was kiss another girl in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Every one of us have fucking done that. Like,
Absolutely.
He's not the villain. People like when he dies in this movie, people like were cool with it.
I know, they're like cheering.
Kill that fucker. He's like, he kissed a girl.
Dude, he's like a 17-year-old kid.
Fucking leave him alone.
Y'all are fucking kind of psychotic, huh?
Dude gets folded just because Allison yelled, "Leave him alone."
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Just
because that kid gets fucking brutalized, dude.
Yeah.
Fun fact: he is John Travolta, right-hand man in the Punisher movie. Wait, who? Who's? Oh, Will Patton. Oh, right there.
Oh,
Will Patton.
yeah.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, he is.
So Halloween Kills, man. Here's what I'll say. This is some of the best Michael stuff in the franchise. Michael's a badass in this movie. Me and Steve both agree we don't love the firefighter scene as much as most people. That felt a little more John Wick, Jason Voorhees than Michael Myers.
Which is why it worked for me.
Yeah, but throughout the movie, dude, Michael is brutal. I love his kills in this movie. So they appropriately named it Halloween Kills. If you're just tuning in to watch Michael brutalize people, you'll probably have a great time with this movie. I've actually seen a lot of Halloween fans in groups like in Facebook that rank this very high. And I think it's just because of the Michael stuff.
Are you talking about the group Woman with the Iron?
Yeah, for some reason, that is a whole group on Facebook. That one lady in Halloween Kills with an Iron. I love people sometimes. Michael's great. Everything around Michael in this movie is kind of ass.
Yeah.
The dialogue
I don't like the people around him.
No, the dialogue is cringy as fuck. The commentary on the dangers of mob mentality around COVID times is just like so forced, and it's like, what? Why are we putting this in a Halloween movie? Why are we trying to make
Michael Hall's a good actor? They kind of
they fucked him over here.
They gave him the wrong part.
Yeah, just why are we trying to force political narratives inside a dumb Michael Myers movie?
Yeah,
love Michael in this movie, but see, our guy gets it. The dialogue is sometimes like overly done in a way. It's like, that's not the way people talk. It's like poetic.
Yeah.
It's like every time Laurie talks, it's like she's trying to be fucking Shakespeare or something. The more
everyone's giving a Captain America speech.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work in this fucking movie.
No.
Like we said, I think Cameron redeems himself in this movie before his untimely death. I do love Big John and Little John. They were fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's the best part of this movie.
They were great.
They were funny.
Of course, the flashback to 78 was beautifully fucking done. Dude, the flashback at the beginning of this movie, I was like, dude, why don't you just make a whole movie like that?
I was in theaters just chills the whole time that scene was on. I was like, this is great, dude. Yeah. They made this look so good.
They captured the magic of 78. I was like, dude, this is fucking awesome. And
I'll make a whole new remake of the 78 movie.
Hell yeah. In that same style. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the movie happened.
Yeah.
So you have a 78 flashback. Yeah. You have a 78 flashback I loved. You have Big John and Little John, which I think they were effective comedic relief. You have Michael Myers, maybe the most brutal he's ever been. Fucking awesome.
Kill him, motherfuckers.
Yeah. I think Judy Greer was better this time around.
Yeah.
I liked Lonnie too, like Cameron's dad. Obviously, he's Lonnie in the old movies. I think Lonnie's character was pretty fucking dope. But that's it. That's where the positives end for this movie. The mob mentality is ridiculous. Them chasing Danny DeVito thinking he's Michael Myers.
4'8" guy. That's Michael.
And then they kill him, and the sheriff's like, now he's turning us into monsters. Like, shut the fuck up.
And there was a lot of like bad planning by the town to try and kill this guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Terrible.
It's just, there's a lot about this movie I really don't like. I really believed that ends could really tie it all together and make two better kills.
And maybe it does.
Maybe it does. We'll see. But personally, getting to the tier part of it, I have this in the middle. So
okay, you're a Happy Halloween kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate kills, honestly. It's still to me better than the crap at the bottom.
Oh, it's definitely better than those.
Yeah. Let's make our first Cookie Woman.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
That's probably where I would put it.
It's one of those ones, like you said, if it was on, I might not change it.
Yeah. There's some entertainment value.
Yeah.
They beat Michael's ass and then just let him slowly get up and smoke.
I know. They must have gotten tired, man. That whole mob, they beat the fuck out of him. Bro. And then he just slowly stands up. Oh, by the way, the camera work during that mob fight, terrible. All smash cuts, dark. You can't see what's happening.
Yeah, why did they get rid of the background and just have like a black screen with Michael?
I don't know.
If you ask David Gordon Green,
close-ups of him being hit, and you can't even see the whole hit. Like,
and they build up Tommy Doyle the whole movie just to get stabbed in the stomach, like swinging his bat.
Yep.
Yeah, like if you ask David Gordon Green, he'd probably be like, the black background is a symbolism of his evil intent.
His soul's black.
Yeah, he'd say some pretentious shit like that. Guys, sometimes the devil's eyes.
The devil's eyes.
Guys, sometimes directors just are talking out their asses.
Yeah.
All right, I can live with that. We need an entry for Cookie Woman. We might have two. I don't know. We'll see. But the final one, let me scroll down here. The end of the David Gordon Green trilogy, the last movie we've gotten in this entire franchise. Halloween Ends.
I'm going to say the most controversial thing I've said this entire stream.
Ooh.
I don't hate Corey Cunningham.
Rohan Campbell.
I don't hate him. Like, I don't like that they gave certain things. I definitely don't like. I don't like things that Corey Cunningham did and was able to do.
Right.
I don't like some of those.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I don't hate the character Corey Cunningham.
Okay.
I think he's interesting.
Yeah. It was definitely a different way to go, like to end the franchise. Yeah. I guess I don't hate Corey Cunningham as a character either. I just
wish this movie would have been a different thing.
Yeah, I think there's a better way to introduce him. Like, he should have been in the first movie. It should have been someone we grew an attachment to. Yep, so, like, when this happens, it's like, dude, not him. I think the first scene of this movie is fucking crazy.
With fucking stupid.
Oh, the death, like the whole lead up to like Corey's gonna be the next. Nope, he's just dead.
Oh, he's dead.
The first scene in this movie was crazy with the baby setting. Like, that was wild. When the kid when he hits the door open and the kid fucking falls.
The fucking, and the camera, how it's just behind watching the door open, and then you just see thump, and it kind of hops up a little bit, and it's the kid's body. Whoa.
Yeah.
My God. That kid was a dick.
That kid sucked ass.
Didn't deserve to die, but he sucked.
Yeah, so I just, first of all, if this is like a middle movie of a trilogy, I think people are a little bit more forgiving on it. It's not how you end one of the most iconic characters of all time with Michael and with Laurie.
That's the problem, is everything that was in these 3 movies was maybe 2 movies.
Oh, for sure.
They stretched it too far. If 1 had been what 1 was and maybe a little of what 2 was, and then or you know what, even 1, just keep it as it is, trapped in the basement, and 2 is just the mob trying to kill him and Corey admiring what he is.
Right.
And then have it end in like a brutal fight between him and Laurie. And in my personal opinion, they both should have died.
For sure. Nitrosphere, I'm curious because it was interesting to say the least. What was your opinion on it, though? I do want to know if you ultimately ended up like jiving with the movie, or interesting as in dog shit. Steve.
Dog shit can be interesting, Steve.
It can be very interesting. Poop. So what he called the old man Jenkins called the shit poop. You're all gonna die. No, but Corey Cunningham, interesting enough character. Like, we have to talk about the issues. I don't like that he got beat up by a bunch of fucking band geeks, and then he went on to wrestle Michael to the ground and steal his mask.
No, I don't. That part right there pisses me off.
Ew.
It pisses me off.
That is one of the most like unforgivable things in the whole franchise.
But that being said, once he has the mask, some of Corey's kills
are great.
Mwah.
Yeah, his kills are pretty good.
Yeah.
But, you know, as a Halloween fan, it leaves you like, why didn't Michael get those kills?
Yeah. And then again, it's kind of like a Roy Burns situation where you're like, but that wasn't Michael.
Yeah. How come Roy Burns gets the shear kill, the garden shears?
Yeah.
We talked about that, but you'll never see it because it's banned.
Yeah.
Thanks, Friday the 13th, 2009. Oopsies. That we all love. Yeah, but just, man, I don't know. It's not a good movie. I don't ultimately like what they did here because it was conflicting. Yeah. They were setting up Corey to be the man, but then it's like they were scared in the third act and they went against that because they're like, people want to see Michael versus Laurie. Like, Michael's the guy. Like, the thing is, if you're going to try something that bold, have the balls to commit to it. Like, either make... Yeah, good.
Part of the disappointment of this movie was how it was marketed. It was marketed as a battle between Laurie and Michael.
It was.
And you didn't even really get that till the end of the movie.
So Nitro says, I did like the movie overall. I know controversial. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I honestly wanted more Laurie versus Michael. Yeah. And Corey, to your point, I think if they're going to do this and they're still going to end with Laurie versus Michael, I think you could do 2/3 Halloween Kills and just do the third act of this movie and make that one.
Yeah.
Because David Gordon Green was only supposed to be 2 movies.
Oh, I thought it was only 1. I didn't even know it was 2.
Yeah, it was going to be 2. And you see that in here. Like, you see where 2018 is a complete vision of what he wanted to do. And these 2 movies feel like there's good things in there, but there's a lot of filler. If you smush them together, you have one okay-ish movie.
Exactly.
Corey Cunningham, yeah, like, I agree. I like Rohan Campbell as an actor. I like what he was doing on screen. I don't really like the tag team killings. I don't like that he wrestled Michael to the ground.
Corey and Michael's day out was a bit weird. Which, by the way, it is Corey and Michael's day out.
Oh, shit, it is. That's weird. Well, Corey Cunningham's way better than you.
It's true.
It's true.
Hey.
And it's so confusing, like, in the sewer, like, was Michael transferring his evil to Corey? Like, what was that look between them? Was that Corey just seeing, like, he sees Michael as this evil figure and he likes it, he's infatuated? Or is it an actual transfer of power and evil?
Now, I think it was more admiration by Corey Cunningham, because these movies are not afraid to show if something supernatural like transferring powers is happening.
Yeah.
So I think they would have showed that. But, So I think it was more Corey Cunningham admiring him and Michael maybe being too weak and old, because in this one, they kind of made him human again.
They did.
They took him back from the unstoppable monster he became and made him more of a human, so that 4 years in between kills and ends, he was down there like dying, basically eating rats and stuff to survive.
Yeah.
He would be weak. That's true.
Right.
Not weak enough for Corey, who just got bullied by the cool band geeks 10 minutes before, wrestle a mask out of Michael Myers' hand.
That's it. And, if you had a whole, I don't know, this might sound weird. If you had a whole trilogy of movies to flesh out Corey Cunningham, maybe it could work better. Oh, wait, they did have a trilogy.
You may have even accepted him as the new Michael Myers if you had done that.
Okay, we got Phil jumping in. We got some. Ends always brings in the opinions. Which, hey, you have to give this movie credit for that. People always have an opinion about this movie. Phil, thank you for joining us, my friend. He says they should have ended with Laurie having Michael's baby. Well, they tried that with part 6 with Jamie Lloyd having his baby.
Yeah.
Josie says, I like the concept of someone getting the mask and carrying on the legacy, but it didn't play out well or at all, really. Totally agreed.
That's what I mean.
Nitro says, the interesting part of the movie with me takes place with the evil that we all have inside of us, right? Like anybody can be a Michael Myers. Yes.
Exactly.
And then baby Michael breastfeeding.
Michael doesn't bite. I think he'd be fine at breastfeeding.
Yeah, he's not a nibbler.
Yeah.
Like Futurama. Yeah, man. Ends, I'm going to be honest, I don't like it any more today than I really did when I saw it. Like, I wish with time I'd be like, you know what? Like, I do see what they were going for. It just really didn't work for me. Like, if you're going to end this, just don't do it in your trilogy. If this was like a first movie of like a new series of Halloween movies, sure. But if you're going to end with everybody, if you're bringing back Jamie Lee Curtis for this trilogy, everybody wants to see Michael and Laurie. That's what it's about. And, it could be Laurie.
That's what it was shown to be.
That's what it was marketed to be. And it could be Laurie and her granddaughter Allison versus Michael. That's still cool. But not this, at the end, we're going to pull the rug out from under you. We're going to introduce you to this new guy. He's now the evil. But actually, his story goes nowhere, and he just dies by Michael anyway. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. This movie didn't know what it wanted to, how it wanted to end. Halloween ends.
It thinks it knew how it wanted to end.
I know. Yeah, I think it has more to say and it's more interesting than Halloween Kills for sure. But it just didn't work for me the way I wanted it to.
No. It honestly, like, I remember arguing with you saying, don't worry, when Kills comes out, it might make, or when Ends come out, it might make Kills better. It might all tie it together. Let's just see what we think. Then I went to theaters to see this and I left there. I don't usually leave horror movies thinking, fuck, that sucked. But I did. I usually can find something and I just couldn't find anything. The movie actually got better to me over time, but not good.
Okay.
It's just, I was able to see, like, okay, Corey's not that bad of a character.
Yeah.
And then I could, like, the kills were really cool in the movie. It was still the dark grittiness of David Gordon Green. Like, there was a lot good about it.
Right.
But those are so few in the movie. And overall, what this movie does just pisses me off. I just wanted a better fight. The fight is cool in the kitchen. It's all right. But there were so many Laurie Michael fights that spread through different scenes in the movie. Like, they're in the house. She got thrown out the window, so now they're outside. Now they're in the neighbor's house. There was a lot of cool, like, jumping different sets. But in this one, it was all just in that kitchen.
Yep, absolutely. Phil says, do you think this is the end for Halloween? First of all, it's never going to be the end because it's always going to make money. So no, Michael will be back at some point. It might be a couple, we're kind of seeing that with Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th right now. We haven't seen a new movie in either of those franchises in 15, 16 years, unless you count like fan films, Never Hike Alone, which I recommend. It's great, dude. Vincent DeSanti, I think, is the director for that. But we are seeing a kind of a cold spot for both of those franchises. We might have a 6, 7, 8, 10-year break for Halloween. And I think that's okay. I think people need some time because of the divided opinions on Ends and just the trilogy as a whole. I think people need time to, like, get back to loving Halloween again.
I think it'll get rebooted when it comes back.
Right, but is it the end? Never. I will never believe Halloween dies.
I just hope they don't give it to Blumhouse.
Right. Well, yeah, he did the David Gordon Green one, so I hope not.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah, it was their production company with David Gordon Green. If so, what a way to end one of the greatest horror franchises. So bad needs redemption. Someone needs to help it. Yeah, that won't be the end. It'll be the end of his story, David Gordon Green's, but that won't be the end. Steve says, Phil, I think Halloween needs, like, hey, what I just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Steve. It's time for Jason. Hey, and it's time for fucking Freddy Krueger, dude. Come on. We need a new Nightmare on Elm Street.
We do. we need a new Nightmare. We have, listen, I know he's not a super popular pick right now, but we have Art the Clown. He's fucking great.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's going strong.
I think Art's pretty popular. Not everyone loves him, but.
No, I mean, like, in the movies themselves, like, Art the Clown's cool looking, but a lot of people that like Art the Clown, they can't stand the Terrifier movies. They're too gore porn for them. There's a lot of brutal kills in those movies that if you're just a casual horror fan, they're hard.
Corey, can you drop the line real quick?
Sounds like fun.
Thank you. Evil dies. What could be the last comment? Oh, tonight.
Oh my God. He yelled it.
He did. Evil dies tonight. Real quick,
dies tonight.
We haven't decided yet what to do with this movie. If I think you like this, like, with time, I think you've liked it a little bit more than me. So if you want to do Cookie Woman, I can live with it.
I honestly have it right under Kills.
That's personally fine. We can do that. All right, so let me zoom out so we can see the full thing here. All right, so here we are. This is the Baker Brothers' final verdict. My issues here, let's both talk about it. I think it's literally just Rob Zombie's Halloween being an A. For me,
I'm comparing this list I'm comparing the list right now to what I had written down earlier.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay. And also, I'll say, while you're looking that up, Halloween 2018 would go to the top of A tier for me. I think the only elite slasher supremacy in this entire franchise is Halloween 78. But 2018 is very close. Halloween 4, I love. H2O, I love. I'm pretty happy with all the A tier, except, like I said, Rob Zombie's Halloween would probably be bottom of B tier for me.
Yeah.
Because tonight will be the night that evil dies for you. Well, that's actually weird because I'm going to an emo night after the stream.
That is weird. So let me read what I had earlier because it's very interesting.
Thank you, Phil. He agrees with the list, he said. All right, what'd you have?
Are you ready for this? It's very interesting. I have Halloween 2018 and Halloween 78. They're just mixed on here.
Yep.
Rob Zombie's Halloween, Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 2, H2O, and Season of the Witch.
Hell yeah. All in there. Hell yeah, just in a different order.
Halloween Kills and Ends in B, because I do enjoy it a little bit.
Okay.
I have Halloween 6 and Rob Zombie's Halloween in the Cookie Woman tier.
Wait, you have Rob Zombie's Halloween? Oh, 2.
2. Okay. And then I have Revenge of Michael Myers and Resurrection in F. It's so fucking close to what we ended up on.
You have Curse and C, Cookie Woman.
Huh?
Did you say you have Curse of Michael Myers and D, Cookie Woman? Like D tier?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, I was fine with it being up in Happy Halloween, but
Steve says, I'm going to go bend a bitch over wearing a ghost face mask and send it to our group chat later. I'll be waiting for those pics, Steve. All right, so it seems like for the most part, people are pretty happy with our tier list here. Let me ask you one final question before we call it a night. What is your preferred Halloween timeline? Like, you can cut out movies. You can, you don't have to include certain ones that are bad. Like, if you want to say Halloween 2018, and that's where it ends, great. If you want to say Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, that's great. For me, the easiest choice, Halloween 2, Halloween 20, Halloween 2, H2O, no Resurrection. That is my perfect Halloween timeline.
Can I take one thing out of one of the movies?
Okay, let me hear.
Because if you take the sister element out of 2,
yes,
Halloween 2018, and then Halloween 2 would be my perfect order. Because she still ends up in the hospital.
So for you, it'd be Halloween 2, 2018.
No,
but they're not related.
Halloween 2018, and then make 2 just make Michael older, but she's still in the hospital and he still comes find her.
Okay, you're going funky with it. Okay, without that twist of what is your order with what we have?
Then
Steve Phil says, "Can I wear the mask? The ghost face mask?" I'll talk to you guys when I do that. I'm out going to put on the fit. Hell yeah, Steve! Happy Halloween, my brother. Thank you for being here, dude. Can't wait for Sunday, boys. And I'll be talking about that at the end.
Also, fuck you, Steve.
Hey, there you go. Welcome to prime time, bitch. One of the best Freddy lines ever. I'm just glad I'm not the only one that says H2O instead of H20.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your timeline
honestly,
without inceptioning it?
Honestly, Halloween 78, and then to 2018, and he dies in that locked basement. That trap worked.
Beautiful. All right. I'm 1, 2, H2O. No, you know what, Tim? I think technically H20 would be the right way because it's 20 years later.
I think it was supposed to be a play on water, but also H20 because it's 20 years later.
Yeah. See, I don't think it was supposed to be a play on water.
I think that's what most people
Halloween.
think.
Oh, yeah, they do think that.
Like, they think the O is oxygen, like it's supposed to be like H2O.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, the intent for the director and for Jamie Lee Curtis was just Halloween 20 years later. So H20. Which just sounds weird. Correct. Yeah, it sounds weird.
Halloween 20 would sound weird because you'd think it's the 20th movie.
But we only need 7 more movies and we are on H20.
That's true.
We'll probably get there in our lifetimes. All right, guys. So one more look at the tier list right here. That is the Baker Brothers agreed tier list. Like I said, for me, move down Rob Zombie's 1 tier. Move down maybe 2018 to the top of A. I can live with that. other than that, we're pretty on board. Halloween Ends might be at the top of Evil Dies Tonight for me. But that's it for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being very active in the chat. As always, we appreciate the hell out of you guys. I have a few things down the pipeline. It's been a busy month or two for Baker Reviews. We are back in full swing. I've already put out my entire tier list of all 2024 horror movies. I put out my review of Black Phone 2. I already have edited, for the most part, a review I have coming out, my quick thoughts on Weapons, and on Chris Stuckman's directorial debut, Shelby Oaks, which I just saw.
Yeah.
So I'll have those coming out soon. Here in 2 days, we have our big 31 on 31, which is always like our biggest stream we do every year, where we talk about 31 movies in different franchises. We rank them all as a group, and we find the averages. This one, me, Corey, and Steve are super excited for because it's like mostly bangers.
It's a big one.
It's a big one, and they're mostly great movies. We got Alien, Predator, Terminator, Mad Max, Blade Runner, and RoboCop. So we are going to be talking about all those this Sunday. Hopefully you guys can join us for that. I put a lot of work into it. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Corey, thank you for being here tonight, because this was very last minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Make sure you check out our podcast. If you like this, make sure you check out our podcast with our other co-host, Mike, called Culture Shock Podcast. We release episodes every week, or we try to.
Don't let Mike deter you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good podcast.
It's a good podcast plus Mike. That's so fucked up. We love you, Mike. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for subscribing to Baker Reviews. If you haven't already, make sure you do so you don't miss the Sunday stream and all of my future reviews, rankings, tier lists, live streams, all that good stuff. Like I said, appreciate the hell out of you guys. Fuck yeah, Phil. We will see you Sunday. And don't worry, Alien 3 is going to be number 1. Bye week for the Eagles. Need something to drink too. Hell yeah. Hey,
we got you.
Pumpkin beer. All right, guys. Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for being here. Until then, we will see you guys on Sunday.